Welcome back to Meghan and Harry Tales. Today, we're diving into the absurd obsession of the British press and royal reporters with Meghan Markle's Netflix series With Love, Meghan. The Duchess postponed the release of her highly anticipated lifestyle series, yet the royal machine couldn't help but spin into overdrive. From planned exclusives to laughable criticisms of the show's aesthetic, we're unpacking the salt, the shade, and the underlying obsession. Let's start with the royal family's predictable playbook. Despite Meghan delaying her series, the Princess of Wales was conveniently sent out to the Royal Marsden Hospital just days before the originally planned release date. Coincidence? Hardly. It's a classic distraction tactic, ensuring Kate garners headlines to overshadow anything Meghan-related, even if Meghan isn't making moves herself. But here's the irony. This tactic only draws more attention to Meghan's postponed series. The royal family's strategy often backfires, proving that Meghan remains a focal point for the media and the public. Behind the scenes, the British press was likely ready to pounce. Think pieces were undoubtedly drafted, packed with palace insiders and exclusive leaks tearing apart Meghan's every move. Whether it was her choice of wardrobe, the featured recipes, or even the shade of flowers in her garden, they were ready to dissect it all. And yet their desperation is laughable. Even without a release, they've criticised the trailer of With Love, Meghan, with absurd comments like the garish colours are reminiscent of a kindergarten, or it may be aimed at stay-at-home mums. These remarks reveal more about their own biases than anything about Meghan. Why is programming aimed at women or stay-at-home mums automatically dismissed as less worthy? With Love, Meghan has the potential to be more than just a lifestyle series. It could empower viewers to embrace sustainability, authenticity, and joy. By showcasing her own experiences and passions, Meghan is offering an unapologetically fresh perspective. Her detractors may call it frivolous, but her audience knows better. Meghan has consistently used her platform to encourage self-expression, self-care, and empathy, which are messages that resonate far beyond royal drama. Let's take a moment to compare the coverage Meghan's series has received to other royals' projects. When Kate Middleton launched her early childhood initiative, it was lauded as groundbreaking. Yet Meghan's Netflix series is preemptively dismissed as trivial by the same media outlets. The double standard is glaring. It's clear that the issue isn't the content itself, but the person delivering it. Meghan's critics can't seem to separate her from their pre-existing biases, and it shows. Meghan's series also has the potential to challenge stereotypes about women and lifestyle programming. By addressing topics like family, community, and wellness, Meghan is redefining what it means to create meaningful content aimed at women. The criticism that with Love, Meghan might appeal to stay-at-home mums exposes an underlying sexism. Why should content tailored to women in domestic roles be dismissed? Meghan's approach is a celebration of femininity, representation, and inclusivity, values that her critics clearly fail to grasp. At the core of all this vitriol lies an undeniable truth. The British press, royal reporters, and even the Windsors themselves can't quit Meghan. Despite claiming that she's unimportant or irrelevant, they obsess over her every move, ready to criticise even when there's nothing to criticise. Meghan doesn't have to lift a finger, and yet they're huffing, puffing, and throwing tantrums about her mere existence. Interestingly, Meghan's fans have been rallying in anticipation of the series. Social media is abuzz with predictions about what With Love Meghan might showcase, from sustainable living tips to Meghan's love for California. Many fans believe the series will be a refreshing change, offering positivity and inspiration amidst the constant negativity from the press. One fan wrote, "Meghan has always been authentic, and I'm sure her series will be just as genuine. I can't wait to see her share her story in her own way." This sentiment is echoed across various platforms, proving that Meghan's impact remains strong. Meghan Markle has undeniably become one of the most polarizing figures in the media. From the moment her relationship with Prince Harry became public, she was thrust into a relentless media spotlight that has scrutinized her every move, choice, and statement. But why has Meghan attracted such intense attention and criticism, and what does it say about our society and media culture? Meghan's unique position as a biracial woman entering one of the most traditional and historically exclusive institutions in the world, the British royal family, was bound to draw attention. Her background as an American, a self-made actress, and a vocal advocate for social issues added layers to her story, making her an anomaly in the royal world. However, what should have been celebrated as a step toward modernizing the monarchy quickly devolved into a media frenzy rife with vitriol and bias. Meghan's identity as a woman of colour became a focal point for subtle and overt racism in tabloid coverage, with headlines scrutinising her in ways that white royals were never subjected to. Her mere existence in the royal family disrupted traditional norms, and the media amplified this narrative, painting her as an outsider. A glaring pattern of double standards emerged in how Meghan was treated compared to her royal counterparts. For example, when Meghan cradled her baby bump, the press accused her of being vain or attention-seeking. In contrast, similar gestures by other royals like Kate Middleton were celebrated as loving and maternal. Meghan's advocacy efforts, such as guest editing British Vogue, were criticised as woke and self-serving, while other royals' charitable endeavours were praised as noble and selfless. These double standards underscore a deeper issue within media culture: the tendency to vilify women, particularly women of colour, when they break traditional moulds or challenge societal expectations. Meghan's experience mirrors the treatment of other prominent women of colour in the public eye. Figures like Serena Williams, Michelle Obama, and Beyoncé have all faced disproportionate criticism, much of it rooted in systemic racism and sexism. The media often portrays strong, outspoken women of colour as difficult or too ambitious, while similar traits in men or white women are celebrated as leadership or confidence. This systemic bias perpetuates harmful stereotypes and limits how women of colour are allowed to exist in public spaces. Meghan's story shines a spotlight on these issues, forcing a broader conversation about the intersection of race, gender, and media representation. By delaying with love, Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, demonstrated her commitment to more pressing matters, like supporting wildfire relief efforts in California. This decision not only highlights her empathy but also contrasts sharply with the performative moves of the British royal family. Meghan is prioritising substance over spectacle, something her critics could learn from. So, to the royal reporters and so-called experts crying over a trailer, we say, cry harder. Your obsession with Meghan only proves her relevance. And to Meghan, we can't wait to see With Love Meghan in March, in all its vibrant, unapologetically authentic glory. Thanks for tuning in to Meghan and Harry Tales. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share your thoughts below. What do you think of the media's obsession with Meghan and Harry? What are your predictions for With Love Meghan? We'll see you next time for more royalty and real talk.